Hey, do you want to know how to make this uber powerful knockback stick and hit some home runs like this? Or how about like this? Or how about like this? And this? Oh yeah, home run right there, baby. Alright, so stay tuned where we can put high knockback on this particular stick without commands. Hello, and welcome back to ATM10. Today, we'll be dealing some more OriTech stuff, but don't worry, it's going to be interesting and a little bit fun. Hopefully. So in a previous episode, we went over some of the OriTech stuff that I know about, and such as the laser and the assembler and other crap and stuff. It's basically this stuff is basically just there in order to make the Manhattan module right there. If I can find it, here we go. Pulsating black hole. Here's the Manhattan module. So you right click on this thing, it takes all of this stuff right here in order to make. So I just made just enough machines in order to make that particular Manhattan module, and that's it. And that's about it. And of course, I went a little bit further, just a little tiny bit further, in order to make all the lasers and something called an arcane catalyst right there. And another thing that's of interesting to me is the stabilized enchanter right there. So cool. So I'll be playing around with that today, and yeah, let's turn this off right there. And here's the Enderic railgun that I made in the previous episode. So we won't be using that. We'll just put that away forever and then never use that again. So let's put that away as well. So cool. So anyway, there's a big honking structure right here, but the main machine that's working for us right now is the arcane catalyst right there, and it's just one block. It is just one block right there. So you right click that. It's called an arcane catalyst. You mouse over that. It says, oh, it says souls, not power. That's interesting. Also says semi-stable, a little book slot, and a different slot right there. Ah, interesting. And there's like a whole bunch of honking number of lasers surrounding the damn thing, just pointing at it. And looks like it's powering the middle arcane catalyst, and you may be right about that. These particular lasers is what's keeping this particular thing stable right now, since obviously it doesn't have any power bar or anything like that. These other lasers are also what's making the number of souls possible on this arcane catalyst. So the default, if you only have one laser on it, it's going to be like 50 souls. So if you add more and more lasers on it, it'll just keep going up. And I don't know how you're going to add more lasers. Maybe I'll add like some over here on the top over here and make it point down to there if I can get away with it. But sometimes you need to make the laser in such a way that it doesn't go through a different laser, you know. If it's like getting blocked, then it's probably not gonna work. So yeah, I only have this number of lasers on there. I think it's just fine for what I need to do right now. And if I need to, let's say, add more lasers, then I'll do something else. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So anyway, we only have 203 souls to play around with. So what are these souls you're talking about though? Are they the same souls that, you know, we get from the forbidden stuff? No, those are different souls. Of course, we can't use those, even though that they're souls as well. We gotta get souls a different way, and that's why I have this little box right here. So we have a spawner right there, and it's just a slime spawner. I picked the slime because it was random, and because they split and give us more slimes. So yeah, there's that. And if it is within 16 blocks of the arcane catalyst that you can see right here, and you take out a mob or entity or something like that, and then it counts as a soul. So yeah, that's how you can get more souls into that thing. So let me just already turned on, right? Okay, it's turned on. And just take out a couple of slimes right there. Then you right click that, and oh, look at that, it's already maxed out. Pretty nice indeed. So yeah, that's how you get souls into there. And yeah, I also have an arcane catalyst here, here, and here. We'll touch on that later. And let's see. All right, so the arcane catalyst, we're gonna play around with that. And what this does is you can apply enchantments onto certain things. You know, let's say we're gonna get a diamond gear right here, maybe a diamond sword right there. Okay, not that one. Okay, not that one either. Although we might want to get one of these things out here. Okay, here's a regular one right here. So let's make one. Okay, here's a diamond axe right there. And what kind of enchantment books do we have here? What kind of enchantment books can we place on here? Respiration, sharpness, and boon. Okay, let's go back to the enchantment area and go get some. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get some sharpness books, right? Do we have enough sharpness in here? Oh, you may notice that's 15. So I've already done this before. So let's say the sharpness, right? What does that go up to in terms of vanilla Minecraft? I think it goes up to 5, right? Okay, here's a 5 book right here. So we'll get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's a 5 book. 1, 2, 3, and we'll get a sharpness 3 book. And because the reason that we're going to get level 3 is to show off some abilities with the callus of why it doesn't work. So let's see. And then we'll get like sharpness 9 or something. That's the Apotheosis max, right? Okay, that's the Apotheosis max. And we can go further, but it's not completely necessary. But you know what? Let's get another one. And another one. Okay, cool. Let me go down here and check something else here. Just to make sure we have enough points, you know? Ooh, probably not. That might work. That might work. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so anyway, all the way back here. Alright, so anyway, we got a bunch of souls at the ready in order to be used. So let's say, I'm not even going to use this one. Forget. Alright, so let's place the axe like right here. We have no enchantments on here. And let's go ahead and place in sharpness 5. But then again, would that work with sharpness 3? Would that work? Oh, well, you know, it doesn't work. This is not the maximum enchantment. So if I put like sharpness 5, then it'll work. It'll tell you what the cost is. Right down there. And this is basically souls. So yeah, this is sharpness 6. So we went 1 level higher than the vanilla max right there. And that's pretty neat. We have 99 souls left. So let's say if we put the sharpness 3 book, does it still work? No, it doesn't. It has to be the maximum one. Okay, how about we put in sharpness 9? Oh, that doesn't work either. We can't put anything higher than 5 in it. So let's continue with the 5 thing. 78 souls. There we go. Nice. We got up to sharpness 7. We have 21 souls left. Let's take out a couple of mobs here. Alright, is that enough? Yes, 203 souls. Alright, so we are at sharpness 7. We'll put another sharpness 5 book in it. And there we go, sharpness 8 right there. And 121 souls left. So let's go back and get some more sharpness 5 books. And I'll just do this. Okay, go over here, and I'll put the 9 book in here, and I'll put the 3 book in here, because we can't use those. That's completely useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get more 5 books. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here's our axe. We're at 8. So I'm going to put another one in here. It's 86 souls requirement. And we're at sharpness 9. That's the Apotheosis max right there. So we put another book in here. It'll say like 90 souls required. We only have 35 souls. So that means we need to take out more mobs. And once it reaches that level, it'll just like enchant it again. Without me touching it. There we go. There's some particles right there. So we are at sharpness 10 right there. So I'll put another book in. It says 94. And look at that. We have sharpness 11 right there. And you may notice that it's stable right now. It's only stable when it doesn't have souls in it, I think. So if I just keep doing it. Stabilized. Okay. Okay, let's see. Unstable. Okay, so the more souls in it, the more unstable it becomes. So if you, like, let's say, I don't know, break this thing or something like that, it'll probably explode. Or maybe if you, like, do something weird with the laser and it just go flying everywhere, it'll probably, like, explode too. So yeah, you might want to be careful with that. You know, just drain it with souls and then mine it away. So, alright, let's see. Sharpness 12 right there. We'll put another one right there. That's 102. And there we go. Sharpness 13. We'll put another one in there. It's 106 souls now, so we need to keep going. We need to keep going. We haven't hit 203 yet. Alright, there we go. 14. It's 110 next. Alright, sharpness 15. That's pretty sweet right there. Alright, so let's say we're satisfied with that particular enchantment. And we'll go back there. We can need a landing strip over here. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you may be saying, hey, I can take that off of that axe and put it in a book, right? Yeah, I think we can do that, right? So let's get a book right here. A book right there. Put it right there. And look at that. Sharpness 15. Fantastic. We can totally take that off. But what happens if I put it back on it? Oh, sharpness 9. That's a shame right there. Can we do it in the Easium anvil? That can handle it, right? Right? Wait, where's that book? Okay, here it is. Oh, sharpness 10. Thanks. Thanks. Well, you just that doesn't work. So yeah, if you take it off, that means there's only one place that it can go. And that's in the enchantment library. Right there. Put that in there. And put that in there. And then pull out the enchantment again. What the heck can you do? Even though that you unlock like level 15, let's say, and you want to put it on your axe or sword or something like that, then you probably can't do that. Because it won't let you. It won't let you. So let's see. Sharpness 15. All right, you won't let me do that. I'm just gonna do this, right? I'm just gonna do this. Go creative mode. Put that in there, and what do you get? Oh, that doesn't work either. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. So, if you want to go for that hyper enchantment, as OriTech calls it, you need to put that directly onto the item of your choice and leave it like that. So yeah, that's how you're gonna do it. But hey, if you put this sharpness 15 inside your enchantment library, surely you're gonna get all those sweet points that you can use for, like, let's say sharpness 10 or sharpness 9, you know? So it's not the end of the line right there. So anyway, if I were to say put extra sharpness on my alloy blade, I'd be maybe that sounds like a risk, but you know what? I can just remake it because it's fun. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go back. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so how many souls do we have in here? 60? Okay. So I put the alloy blade, like, right here, right? And I put a sharpness 5. It'll say 94 souls. Okay, let me get this back. I would use the dagger, but it's going to make a mess. Alright, let's see. 167. Okay, let's put that in here. Sharpness 11, so it does work. So I'm going to leave it on this alloy blade because that's where I want it to go. So, yeah, cool. 98? Do we have 98 souls? No, of course not. And it still works. The sword didn't break or anything. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's go back into here and apply some more sharpness. Yeah, sharpness 12. Okay, what's this time? 102? Okay, there we go. 13. Pretty sweet number right there. Should we go for one more? Alright. 164. Put that in there. Put our last sharpness 5 book in there. Look at that. Sharpness 14. Hooray. So what kind of attack damage are we talking about now? 569? What was it before? I don't remember. Well, I don't know. Does it tell you what that is down there? Let's see, 55. Yeah, I have no idea. But it should be higher, right? Should be higher. What sharpness my dagger? Sharpness 22. That is hilarious right there. Very hilarious. So yeah, I already put some sharpness on this one. And this one now has 14 on it. So hooray. So what kind of attack damage are we talking about? 1672 on this one. So yeah, that's fantastic right there. So anyway, let's get something else out and we'll try it out. But first of all, let's go back and let us get something from the enchantment here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and make a uber powerful knockback stick. Yeah, that'll be fun, right? Now, I just realized that may not be the vanilla max, right? Not back? I don't think I leveled this up before. Because I didn't really care about it, but now I do. But the thing is, it goes up to 5, or maybe... I'm hoping it goes up to 5. Alright, let me check. Okay. It's 2. 1, 2. I thought it goes higher, but I guess it doesn't. Hey, yes, I know. It says 5 on there, but that's the Apotheosis max. Well, at least it doesn't require higher and higher enchantment levels the more you enchant an item. So I guess there's that. And if you are interested in hyper enchantment at all, I encourage you to take advantage of this while it's still here, you know. Because this is the sort of thing that they nerf. Get rid of these damn slime trophies. Alright, there we go. Alright, should we keep going? The only thing that the Arcane Catalyst requires is more and more souls with each enchantment. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, so, I don't know. Let's get a stick, shall we? What kind of stick shall we use? Maybe some kind of blunt object. You know. What's it? A dark stick, a treated stick, and a stick. So let me put this axe away here. And let me put the books away, too. So the thing is, I press U on the stick here. What kind of enchantments are we talking about here? Can you even enchant the stick? Oh, really? Ah. I don't think you can. Hey, you know what? Hey, let's use the upper right slot and find out. Oh. Only reactive, huh? Well. Let's show off the other feature of Arcane Catalyst, shall we? We're just gonna go ahead and get our good friend Patrick Star out. And then, we're gonna get another book out. Put this away here. And we're just gonna get one of these mini books out here. Reasons, you know? Alright, so anyway, let's go back in here. Can you put the stick in here? Oh, yes, you can. Right there. Oh, it takes 4 souls. Oh, yes, knock back 2. Keep going, keep going. Oh, you're out of souls. Okay, fine. Okay, knock back 3. Knock back 4. 90 souls this time. And it keeps going up. And up and up. You know what? I should have chanted that first with knock back 5. But I don't even know if that works. It's a stick. So, well, no big deal. We'll just keep going. Alright, knockback 5. We're at the Apotheosis max now. Okay, knockback 6. Okay, 106 souls. Okay, knockback 7. Alright, next is 114. I wonder if I can automate this process, you know, just have some kind of clicker thing just going off and off. You know what? Let's try that. Clicker. I could use the mob grinding utilities, but yeah, you know what? Is the mob grinding utility regarded as a fake player? It is, right? Mob utilities. Maybe some spikes. Mobs killed by spikes do not count as oh. Okay. How about the other one then? What are these damn slime trophies? Jeez. Alright, mob masher. Okay, what are you taking? I don't care about that. Here, give me that. Now get the redstone thing over here. Alright, let me go inside here. First of all, let me turn this off. Alright. Ah! I did turn it off, right? Okay. Alright. See if I can just make my way in there. Okay, turn off the fans. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it's like right there. Put this here, that here, and then put that here. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Hopefully. Alright, what kind of souls are we up to? Oh, it does work. Nice. Nice. Alright, on the magnet here. Alright, great. Not as fast, mind you, but you know, I guess you can just upgrade this thing and it'll work. Alright, cool. Cool. Let me see if I can upgrade that. Sharpness, which is funny because we just finished dealing with sharpness. Here you go. Take all the sharpness things. Alright, that works better. Alright, nice. Okay, let's put this in here. Okay, 8, 82. Oh, it starts out as 8 because it's only knockback 2. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I just used a mending book, that's why. Oh, I guess I'm okay with that. I can repair it, right? Okay. Fine. Alright, knockback X. Take a while for us to go back up. Jeez. Come on, slimes. Are there any other upgrades I can add in order to speed this up? Let's see. That looks like spiders, beheading, smite, fire. Ooh, fire aspect. Yeah. Fire aspect. Fire aspect. Here we go. Oh well, just okay, let's see. That's flint and steel. Take 3 of these things. Need more of these things here. I don't need that many, though. Alright. I guess 7 is more than enough there. Yeah, burn, slimes! Burn! Alright, see what's going on here. 203 souls. Okay, let's continue. 138. Knockback 11. Come on, souls. And 46. Alright, come here. Come here. There's probably a more efficient way to do this. Alright, cool. You know what? I could use the clicker of my overpowered dagger. That'll probably make a mess. Alright, I'll do that later. Alright, so are we up there yet? Okay, we're up there now. Alright, knockback 13. 162. Alright, there we go. Not back 14. It's been 70, okay. Come on. 70. Alright, there we go. Nice. We got a not back 15 stick with mending 2 on it, of all things. Alright, very nice. Very nice indeed. Turn this off for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's give it a shot. And let's see, spawn. And let's see what kind of spawn stuff do we have. This one, and Endermite, a spawner, illusionist. Okay, any passive mobs that we can take advantage of. Minotaur spawn. Okay, what kind of... Are there any... What is this? Magma cubes? There's a pig egg. Hoglins. Skeleton druid... Whatever that is. Possessed elder guardian spawn eggs. Skeleton spawn eggs. Okay, what else do we have here? Sheep spawner. Oh, a sheep spawner, huh? Oh, and it's upgraded too, huh? Alright, just gonna leave it here. Alright. Let's go on top of the mountain or something like that, because we'll be hitting some home runs, hopefully. Alright. That sucker right there. Alright, cool. There's some sheep right there. Oh, that's a heck of a lot there. Hey, sheep. Oh! I don't know about you, but that looks like a home run. Funny. Well, what's my attack damage holding this thing? Oh, 39. That's why they're like... But they're going far. All their corpses are going far. And it doesn't help my little AoE thing. Takes out the rest of the sheep, but oh well. It's fun. Look at that. It's working. Maybe if I get like a high HP level mob or something like that, then that'll be a little bit more hilarious. Nice. Alright. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Alright. Turn it off. Turn it off. And let's go back home. And let's try it out on a mob with more HP. Okay, we'll go to the pyramid. Find some pigletches because they are like nearly 10,000 HP health. Alright, there's one right there, but just looking for that space there. Ah, yes. Look how far it went. Come on. There we go. How much health did that take off? Oh, not very much. I can hit you several times. Where's that blaze? Where'd you go? I don't see that blaze. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, you're down there, aren't you? Yep, there you go. Disappeared. Home run. Home run. First base. Alright, pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. So I can just go higher with this particular stick right here. And, you know, try to go like 20 something, maybe 30s or something like that. But of course, obviously, there is a particular grind to it. If I can make the mob spawner a little bit more efficient, then it'll be a lot easier. So what I could do is I can probably use the advanced clicker right here. So let's give that a go, yeah? I'll put that over here. Put that on high. Okay, and then move this back. Okay, move that forward a little bit. Alright, cool. And then I'll enlarge the box. Yeah. Okay. Extend that outwards a little bit. Alright, very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, cool. Let me turn this off and get rid of the mob masher inside. Alright, cool. Alright, turn that off. We'll leave it right there. And let's see, target hostile. Alright, great. And I'll put my XP sword like right inside here. Nice. Now turn it on. Now turn this one on. Come on, work. Oh yeah, left click. Yeah. Come on, work. Work. See, that's high. That's on. And let's see, left click. Target hostile. Deny list or hostile? Okay, just target all of them. Just target all of them. There you go. Jeez. You're not very fast. Come on. Nice. There we go. That's what I like to see. Just not that low. Not that low. Just do 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, turn on fans. Jeez. All right, hold on. Nope. Ah yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. That's more efficient. That's what I like to see. All right, start upgrading. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better with the soul counting. Yes. 17. Okay, 194. We're hitting the max here. Alright, 18. Alright, 202. This is the last level that we can do. Obviously, we need more lasers on this thing if we need to surpass 203. Almost there. Right, there we go. There we go. Knock back 9. What's that? 9? 19. Holy heck. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll leave that running for the time being. Alright, let's go back to the sheeps. Alright, sheep. I hit you into the next biome. Oh, that's a little bit farther. Nice. Very nice. Oh, hey, goat. How would you like to be butted off the mountain for a change? Heh. Very nice. It's a fun little thing. Nice. Okay. Definitely cool for keeping all the mobs off you. Alright, very nice. Alright, so there we have it. We have a knockback stick with high knockback on it. Alright, let's go back down here. Now, of course, you may be saying, it's like, oh, you can put enchantments on a stick, but you just tried it in the enchantment library and it didn't show up anything. It just reacted and stuff. So you press U on it. Oh, where's that little anvil with all the enchantments on it, you know? Like, what the heck? Like, where is it? Well, the blacksmith doesn't count. This is the mine colony stuff. So, yeah, you can... Well, on paper, you can put, like, reactive on it and stuff like that. But let's say, if we were to get... I don't know. Let's try it on, cobblestone. Yeah? Well, would that work? I'll put that over here and just like... Oh. Huh. Okay. You got a cobblestone with knockback 3 on it. Ah, very nice. Can you put it down too? You can put it down too. Can you mine it up and you get... Oh, well. Okay, that's one way to get rid of enchantments. Alright, so yeah, this Arcane Catalyst. Let me turn this off first. And let me go back home, get like an additional book that we squander on the stick for. And that is mending. And what was that one? Okay. Alright, here we go. So anyway, the Arcane Catalyst has a feature where you can pretty much force enchantments on anything that you want. Probably not everything. I would imagine that it might have problems with certain items, you know. How about if I just use a slime trophy? Would that work on it? Well, okay. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. So, yeah, let me turn this back on. I need some, souls. I need some souls here. Now, I got the Mendy book for a reason, and that is we can put mending on the Patrick Star. So let's go ahead and try that, shall we? Put mending on the Patrick Star. And there we go. We got mending on the Patrick Star. But then again, if we keep going, it'll just say 2, right? Oh yeah, mending 2. I don't think that'll fly. Okay, maybe that will fly. You know, but when you're making the star like this way, the renewable way, you're gonna need the infused Patrick Star mending on it. How about this one? You don't need mending on this one for this, right? Okay, you need the infused Patrick Star mending on it. Okay, how about making the star like the other way? Okay, if you're doing it like the first time, you don't need the Patrick Star mending on it. But if you're doing it like this, then you're gonna need the infused Patrick Star mending on it. So that's one way to do that, I guess. So infused Patrick Star. But the thing is, you put it through here, you'll get the infused Patrick Star. So if you mouse over this isn't infused. So I guess maybe it might work or may not be. May not work, but I don't know. The next time I make the star, I'll see if that particular Patrick Star is still in there, and we'll talk about that. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Our Arcane Catalyst forcing enchantments on all the things, almost all the things, unconfirmed. So yeah, you can put like higher enchantments on your stuff. You can put enchantments on other things that doesn't belong, and yeah, that's fun. That's real fun right there. And it made me thinking, it's like, oh, I can just make a knockback stick with high knockback with commands and stuff. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. But if you do it like the OriTech hyper enchantment way, at least you feel slightly better about yourself because you're not like, let's say, using commands and being all cheaty and stuff like that. You know, just enough cheese. It's just enough cheese, not a whole lot, because that might ruin it, you know? So yeah, that's the hyper enchantment stuff. And ooh, yeah, 22. What was that? It's like, yeah, the 16 plus 6. Okay, cool. Very nice. So anyway, not only that you can use the Arcane Catalyst for that type of stuff. Let me show you how you can farm other souls here. And there's something inside OriTech where you can do it another way. And let's see if we can find it in here. And that is to grow soul flowers. You're supposed to grow this in soul soil, and it contains a soul. I believe you're supposed to farm it up, and then it releases soul. So that's one way of getting souls, if you plant that near your Arcane Catalyst. So anyway, there is a different block called the Stabilized Enchanter, and we'll get something out here. Let me get, I don't know, an Unbreaking Axe right there. So you can go in here, put your axe inside here, and it just enchants it with Fortune right there, because you can select whichever enchantment that you want on here. And let's see, react it. But you gotta place something on the thing here first, and then you select your enchantment. Let's say chainsaw, right? So you can totally put the chainsaw enchantment on here, and then it'll start enchanting it. So right now it says it needs like 11 catalysts. So I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 catalysts. So that means I potentially need like what, 11 of these arcane catalysts with a laser pointing at it, with at least one laser pointing at it. And not to mention, on top of that, you're going to need souls. Look at that, I only have like 64 souls in this one, and This one's like 57 souls. This one's like 60 souls and everything like that. You need enough souls in those things, to enchant this. So yeah, 51 souls. I don't know how that's pulling it out or which one it's pulling out of, but you're going to need 11 catalysts. I know that. So yeah, so you can put any enchantments that you want on it. I'm not sure if this is all the enchantments. It looks like some of the enchantments. It doesn't look like all of them. But you know what? These are enchantments that you can put on the axe. So that's why it doesn't show all the enchantments, because they don't go on the axe. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can select your whichever enchantments you want, and then you can use souls to enchant your little gears and whatever. And then of course it requires power, in addition to the souls from the arcane catalyst. So there's that. So yeah, pretty cool. I also heard that you can print books with this. So let me get a couple of books, and then we'll go in here. Put knockback 2. Let's say I want to print knockback 2. I'll put a stack of books in here. Oh yeah, knockback 2. Knockback 3. Look at that. We have a stack of knockback 3 books. So the thing is, if we put this is like knockback 2 is supposed to be like what? The maximum vanilla enchantment, and we do have knockback 3 as an Apotheosis enchantment level, because it didn't surpass number 5. But the thing is, can we put it in here? No, we cannot. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, because it kind of looks like a weird bootleg book or something like that. So I don't know, like a book and reactive. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this. So it must be some way in order to convert this into, like, let's say an enchanted book right there. So I don't know. So can I do this? Like, can I do it one by one or something? Or maybe like enchant it? No. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this after you print the book. But of course, in a future episode, we are totally going to print books and make copies of enchanted books, because let's go down here and go to the mobs here. Oh, is this thing still on? This thing's still on. This thing just turns off when I go far enough away. Alright, fine. Alright, so we go all the way to the runic setup. We have like a half-ass enchantment book printer over here. So in the future, we'll be doing this printer. Not here, but over there. So it'll be like smaller footprint and everything like that. And then we can just place a book on here and just have a conveyor belt with empty books going into here. Then out to a chest, and then we can copy books that way. So we'll be doing that. So yeah, pretty cool. And you can either do it this, or you can do it like this. Just the Runic Enchanter or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Where's the block for this? Runic Enchanter, that's right. And I didn't finish it because I was like, I don't want to bother, because I already have this thing over here. I could finish it. It's just that I figure out where the hatches go. I'm guessing like down here somewhere. If I hold the hatch in my hand, they'll tell me. So I don't want to break it. Probably break the whole thing or fall apart or get sucked in a black hole or something and just stops working for some reason. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So cool. All right. So there we have it. This is the arcane catalyst. You can have pretty fun times with enchanting various amounts of levels on, let's say, a stick, or maybe like a piece of cobblestone or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty nice indeed. So anyway, this has been another episode of All the Mods 10. I'm Info Block, and I'll see you next time.